So hey nerds, this is Suman and this is our today's integral. So it is quite simple because I know how to do it. So it would not be some simple for others people, but it isn't quite simple. Once you find out what you have to substitute, you immediately get the result, right? So the substitution is going to be our put x is a sec theta, right? So if you started plugging x is a sec theta, you will end up getting x is function of theta, so you get something theta here. So here is in terms of theta, so does you have to make dx in terms of our theta. So what we have to do, we have to just differentiate for the value of dx over d theta, because the differentiation is actually going to happen with some variable. So x is variable corresponding, if theta is variable, correspondingly x is going to vary. So dx over d theta can be written as a d sec theta over d theta, right? And the dx over d theta can be written as a, and then differentiation of sec theta is sec theta dot tan theta. So dx is going to be a sec theta tan theta d theta, right? So this would be our value of dx. So once you get the result for dx and x, you can actually get your integral look like this. So in terms of dx, you have to write a secant theta tangent of theta d theta divided by under root. So you get x squared is a squared sec squared theta minus a squared. So I is going to be integral a sec theta tan theta d theta over. So once you take a squared common and take it out from the square root, you get a under root sec squared theta minus 1. So you get I is integral sec theta into tan theta d theta over. So sec squared theta minus tan squared theta is sec squared theta minus 1 is just tan squared theta. So you get under root of tan squared theta. So square and root will cancel out, under root, and I get I is integral, that is sec theta tan theta d theta, and it is going to be divided by tan theta. So tan theta will blows out. So and I got I is integral sec theta d theta. So the integral sec theta d theta is simply ln sec theta plus tan theta with some constant c, right? And I is going to be ln. So we have to replace our I as function of x. So we have to replace theta in terms of x. So from here you can write sec theta is x over a. So this is going to be x over a plus tan theta is nothing but under root of sec squared theta minus 1, right? So tan can be written as like this. So simply sec is x by a, the sec square is going to be x squared by a squared with some constant c. So we get I as function of x is ln x over a plus under root x squared minus a squared, and if you take a squared from square root, you get simply a plus c, right? And this is going to be ix is ln x plus under root x squared minus a squared over a plus some constant c. So this looks very much unfamiliar. It is not the same as our formula does in our textbook. So we have to make it in that format. We have to use a property, that is log of a over b is log a minus log of b. So we get ix is log. Our a is going to be x plus under root x squared minus a squared. Okay, log a minus log of ln a plus with some constant c. So a is our constant, so it is a constant, and if you add constant with constant, you will end up getting another constant. I is function of x is ln x plus under root x squared minus a squared, and let's say assume this would be our new constant, something c dash. So this would be our final result. So the integral dx over under root x squared minus a squared is ln x plus under root x squared minus a squared plus some constant c. So up to there, bye bye, and send your problems.